I just think, there's great kids in Aurora, and they just need a chance. One of the things that we really wanted to do was create a camp that was affordable to the students in the housing authorities and provide them with better training than they would get at any other camp that would be available to them for a fee.
I mean, for these 15 kids we had, you can't name another 15 kids in the area who were doing some of the things we were doing with them in this camp from an academic standpoint and a basketball standpoint.
We were able to, have them 4 hours a day, 3 days a week for 9 weeks, and we were able to actually accelerate their training in a way that, these kids are coming out of this camp with, Division I pro level training.
Yeah, the summer basketball program was awesome. It was really well-rounded, and I think that's what made it so cool, because we were able to work with them, obviously having a great leader and doing the skills and the drills and being able to learn basketball at a higher level, but also working on the nutritional side of things, working on the leadership skill and even the college transition stuff. It is huge. It is information that in that type of a package doesn't always come together. Having basketball be the hook is awesome, and these kids love ball, and I think they were more attentive to the other pieces that we were trying to teach them because of sport.
I think that we not only prepared these kids to play basketball this season coming up, but I think we better prepared them for life. I think we better prepared them to be brothers, fathers, husbands, sons, and I think that they came away from this camp with a better understanding of who they are, what it takes to be a leader on and off the court. I think David Hill has been a great example. I think David Hill from 14 months ago when I first walked into Jericho Circle to now is a completely different man. I think that you find far more responsibility in David Hill. He realized that if he was going to be able to play basketball and get to college, he had to get good grades, and that he can work just as hard in the classroom as he can on the court, and that all of that hard work ends up paying off.
I think I changed a lot, because before the camp I was like lean back, not doing anything, lazy. When I got through after the camp, I always wanted to play ball, I always wanted to work out, I wanted to have fun, spend time with people, just doing the right thing, going around helping others. Well, yeah, a lot of people I know saying I'm becoming more mature because I'm working, I'm more responsible for the things I do now. Well, I used to sneak out the house late, not do my homework really, but I used to talk back a little to my mom. That's a lot different.
Yeah.
And help my mom whatever she need. If I have to, I take money on my check and give it to her. Just throw it to the side. Here you go, Mom. I'll pawn my stuff for her to give her money. Take care of my sisters and them, take care of my brothers, helping my mom out. My dad's not around, so it relies on me because I have to become the man of the house and all.
Just the discussion alone about college, who knows, for a lot of kids that might have been the first time they've had the discussion and realize that, you have a chance, and better than that, you can go to college. You can do it whether it's playing basketball or not. And a lot of the kids, they do have a shot at it. And being able to work with them and encourage them to think beyond now and think toward the future is huge.
And in my personal opinion, I just see too many kids from a lot of different schools who are even in the basketball standpoint who are very talented, who just ended up not doing anything with it. And so, seeing that year after year after year after year and hearing about kids and somebody tell me about a guy and I'm like, hey, what happened to him? And they're like, oh man, he know nothing. It just really ate at me. And I've just seen it too much. And me and a lot of my friends would feel the same way. Like, man, we gotta do something, man. There's just way too much talent around here in many different sports. And these kids are just like, ending up not even going to school, not even going to college. They're doing nothing. You see them around, you're like, oh, you know what you've been doing with yourself? And they're like, nothing. And I just, you get tired of hearing that over and over and over again. So my thing was, hey, if I can do something to make a difference, even if it's just 10, if out of these 15 kids, 3 of them get the message, then that's 3 kids. And that's good for me. And then hopefully they can push it off and domino effect down to more.
It's all about presence, and if everybody just takes the time to spend a few minutes with some of these kids in the neighborhood, it means the world. And it doesn't take a 9-week program to change a kid's life. It takes 5 minutes, an hour, a day. And I would just encourage people to just take that time to be present in someone's life.